Hi, how do you handle a skid in an all-wheel drive Tesla? Let's figure it out. Let's define what a skid is. A skid is when your rear axle starts sliding to the side, either to the right or left. Next, we have three controls: the steering wheel, the brake, and the accelerator. The steering wheel, regardless of the type of drive, should always be turned in the direction of the skid. So, if the rear slides to the right, you turn the wheel to the right. If the rear slides to the left, you turn the wheel to the left in order to compensate for that angle. The brake is not used at all during a skid, because if you press the brake, your car will straighten out and you'll just end up somewhere you definitely don't want to be. So, now we just need to figure out the accelerator. There are two scenarios here. If the skid is caused by too much power, you need to ease off the accelerator. Example number 1. You're standing on a slippery surface, you floor the gas pedal, and the car starts to slide. This kind of skid is caused by the rear wheels spinning out. You pressed too hard, the wheels started spinning, and the car began to skid. So when you let off the gas, the wheels regain traction, and the car straightens out and stabilizes. Second example, you enter a turn, hit the gas right in the middle of the corner and overdo it, and the rear axle starts to slide out as well. In this case, you let off the gas and the car stabilizes. But if the skid happened not because you gave it too much gas, but because there's simply no weight on the rear, then we use the gas to shift the weight back and stabilize the car. Example number 1. You're driving on a straight surface, suddenly let off the gas, or, for example, even hit the brakes with the steering wheel not straight, and the rear starts to overtake the front. This happened because the rear got unloaded, and there wasn't enough grip on the rear wheels. In this case, we use the steering wheel to counter the skid, and use the gas to shift the weight back so that the rear wheels grip and the car straightens out. Second scenario, you're going through a turn, and inside the turn your rear will hit something slippery, and the rear end suddenly breaks loose. Here, if you let off the gas, you'll just spin out and inertia will send you sliding backwards. Again, you need to turn the steering wheel harder into the skid and stomp on the gas pedal so that first, you shift the weight to the rear axle, and second, you can pull the front of the car out of the situation, using the gas to let the front end pull the car straight. It's also important to remember that a pendulum effect can occur here. When you pull the car out of a skid, inertia might throw you in the opposite direction. You need to be ready for this and quickly turn the steering wheel the other way to stabilize the car again as fast as possible. The best way to really get a feel for this is through personal experience at a special training ground. Skid your own car to the side and try different actions in various situations so you can really understand what I'm talking about.